My husband told me his first wife died in a car accident. She walked into our wedding reception, very much alive. I watched the color drain from Marcus's face before I even understood what I was seeing. A woman in a red dress, dark hair, shaking hands, eyes locked onto my new husband like she wanted to burn him to the ground. Everyone went silent. Someone dropped a glass. The woman pointed straight at Marcus and said, out loud, in front of every single person we loved, he told me he was dead too. I didn't understand. Not yet. She said her name was Diane. She said she had been married to Marcus for 4 years. She said one morning in 2017 he kissed her goodbye, walked out the front door, and simply never came back. No divorce, no note, no body, nothing. She spent 2 years believing he was dead, filed a missing persons report, held a memorial, grieved him completely. Then 6 months ago, a mutual friend sent her a photo from a mutual connection's social media. Marcus at a rooftop bar, laughing, arm around me, alive and completely unbothered. She had spent 4 months tracking down where we lived. She had waited outside our venue today. She had walked in during the reception because she wanted witnesses. She wanted people to see. And here's where my body went cold. I had asked Marcus about his first wife on our 3rd date. I asked gently because I knew it was painful. He cried. He actually cried. He described the accident in detail. The icy road, the phone call from the hospital, the funeral where he couldn't speak because grief had stolen his voice. I held his hand. I told him he didn't have to say more. I fell in love with his pain. I fell in love with the performance. Diane was not finished. She pulled out her phone and she read the date of their marriage certificate out loud. Then she read the date Marcus and I started dating. We had been together 11 months before he proposed. They were still legally married for every single one of those 11 months. Our marriage was not legal. It could not be legal. He had never filed for divorce because filing for divorce meant resurfacing. Resurfacing meant she would find him. And if she found him, she would ask questions he did not want to answer. Questions like, where did the joint savings account go? Because Diane had also discovered, during those 4 months of searching, that Marcus had drained their shared account 3 days before he disappeared. $64,000. Gone the same morning he kissed her goodbye. I looked at Marcus. He was not looking at Diane. He was not looking at me. He was looking at the exit. My brother stepped in front of the door before Marcus could reach it. I don't remember deciding to sit down. I was just suddenly sitting. My mother was next to me. Diane was still standing in the center of the room, completely composed now, like saying it out loud had finally released something she had been carrying for years. The police came. Someone had called them. I still don't know who. Marcus was walked out in his wedding suit. No jacket by then. Tie loosened. He looked small. He looked like a stranger. Diane and I have spoken twice since that night. We don't talk much. There isn't much to say that doesn't hurt. But she told me once that she was sorry it happened to me, and I told her I was sorry she spent 2 years thinking she had to grieve. We were both just women who loved someone who never existed. The man we loved was a costume, and the moment someone threatened to pull it off, he simply found a new stage and a new audience. I was the audience. I was the next show. I just didn't know it until the curtain came down.